Hi everybody. The next we are going to discuss about the PIC microcontroller port. So the port is very important. So IO port, based on the IO port only, we can able to interconnect the external peripheral devices, and we can able to get the input. For that input we can able to process, we can get the output. So IO is very important, like memory and the power unit. So IO port having the port A, port B, port C, port E. We have the different ports we have. So in that the PIC 16 containing the port A to port E. We have six ports available. So the for 5 ports available, that is port A to port E. So port E mainly another tri-state port, that is a TRISA. We can able to, so having the based on the 16-bit port, we can able to, it's called as a TRISA. So we can able to interconnect. And the port B is a 8-bit port. It can able to use it both input and output port. And the port C is having mainly 8-bit and having the operations of decided by the status of tracing, that is a tri-state port C register. And port D mainly it contain the act as a slave port and connection to the microcontroller bus. So act as a slave and master. So like that the port D act like a slave port, and also it containing the 8-bit port. It will having the 8 individual pins or lines available. So the pins and the lines we can able to interconnect with the simultaneous manner, we can able to transfer because it is a full duplex. And also the slave port containing the D port and interface the microcontroller process, and it will have the several devices, like it's directly connected to the other peripheral external component, and also having the connection to the microprocessor bus. So it is the main functions of port D. And port A, port B, port C, and port D. In that port A containing the 16-bit port, and the remaining B, C, D containing the 8-bit. The port E containing the 3-bit registers. So it having the 3-bit port that will contain the individual pins and lines are able to transmitting and receiving the information in simultaneous manner. It's a full duplex manner. We can able to receive or send the information in simultaneous manner. So and also that's ADC containing the control signal to analog to digital converter mainly, in addition to general purpose that is IO port mainly is available on the port E. And it will the common and conversion ports also available, and reconfigurable and port is also available, and configure voltage and other parameter also it's available in these operations. And main thing is buses. So based on the bus we have the address bus and data bus is available. So bus is able to transfer from one port to another port. That's the main functions of buses. In that data bus mainly we transfer the information and sending and receiving in data. And the address bus mainly used to transmit the memory to the address to the other peripheral devices, like external devices, like it's a GPS, GPRS, GSM, and other peripheral devices. We can able to interconnect and we can show the data like a GPS, GSM, and Bluetooth, and radial other devices. We can able to interconnect. This is a simple bus structure. We have the input unit and output devices, and the bus data is available. So we have a CPU, and a memory unit and a RAM. We can able to interconnect and with the help of the buses, and address bus also is available in the with microcontroller. And the analog to digital converter, all the electron devices, the analog to digital converter is available. Mainly having the analog PIC microcontroller having 5 input pins available in the 28 pin device available. So it is called as a IO port. Totally have the 40 pin devices. In that 40 pin devices, 5 ports are available for the analog and digital converter. Mainly operating the 5 voltage operating voltage. It will having require the reference voltage level. Mainly the analog digital converter, here we have the what we speaking. So the analog signal is converted into digital values, that's a zeros and ones. So it is analog to digital conversion will be take place in the PIC microcontroller. So simple process of analog to digital conversion for the understanding purpose. So timers and counters also plays a major role in the PIC microcontroller. That's a the four timer and the counters. When the 8-bit and the registers available, both 8 and 16 bits are available in the timer. Can be generate the accuracy actions available in the timers. So based on the timers, it will be terminate and connect the purpose. We can able to use the timers, and creating specific time delay between the two operations. That's a main for that. For example, we creating the timelines between the two boundaries. So once the time is executed or reach the particular time, will automatically connect and termination will be possible in the timers. That's the main functions of the PIC microcontroller timers and counters. That's I2C. That is a interconnects inter-integrated circuits. Mainly that's called as I2C. Mainly it's a serial to port converter. We can able to use the analog to digital converter, and here it will be used as the EEPROM. That's electrically erasable program read-only memory we can use here. And the devices with the help of the EEPROM we can able to interconnect. That is a I2C protocol we can able to use. And the support of the wire interface we can able to connect between the two devices. That is the main functions of I2C, that is integrated circuits. Here we have the master and the slave functions also is available. That's the main functionality of this PIC microcontroller. Main advantage of PIC microcontroller is something but very less. That's the performance of the PIC microcontroller is very fast, because in the RISC architecture we are using, so it is a reduced instruction set, so it is a PIC microcontroller, so it is a very usage is available. And also when comparing the other microcontroller, the power consumption is very less comparably other microcontroller. The PIC microcontroller is very easy, and also the program reprogrammable, it is also very easy. So under interfacing devices for the without any extra circuitry, we can able to interconnect the new device. That's the main advantage of PIC microcontroller. Thank you.